Hi there, it's Dave, the founder and developer of the House Flipping Spreadsheet, and this is a quick video tutorial to introduce you to the Project Budgeter tool, which you can use to manage your project budgets, your project expenses, and forecast your project's profitability. The Project Budgeter is an overall dashboard that shows you your budgeted costs, what you've spent to date, your remaining costs, and your cost to complete, and your total projected costs on the project. This budget information feeds from your initial deal analysis that you perform with the Rehab Analyzer tool and the Repair Estimator tools. The budgeted purchase price value is based upon the maximum purchase price calculated on the Rehab Analyzer. Your budgeted fixed cost amounts are also carried over from the Rehab Analyzer as well. Your repair cost budget information feeds from the Repair Cost Estimator tool. So if you put together a detailed repair cost estimate, this information will feed over to the Repair Cost Budget section of the Project Budgeter. So you can use these pre-populated budget values from your initial deal analysis, or if you just want to start from scratch or change the values, you can manually type in those values directly into the budgeter as well. Ultimately, at the bottom, the budgeter calculates your profit by taking the after repair value and deducting all of your budgeted project costs. Once you review and set up your project budget, you will start to track your project expenses using the Expense Tracker tool. The Expense Tracker tool is where you will track the individual expenses on the project, including your purchase price expense, your buying, holding, selling, and financing expenses, and your repair cost expenses as well. This information from the expense tracker then feeds over to the spent to date column on the project budgeter. The remaining column is the amount remaining left to spend in your budget. It is basically the budgeted amount minus what you've spent to date. This remaining column will help you review how much you have left to spend in your budget on each item and on the entire project. The projected column forecasts your final costs for each budget item and calculates if you are over or under budget. In order to get the projected column to calculate, you need to designate the budget item as completed. On the very right hand side, you will see a completed column, which is used to mark the budgeted item as complete. Once you mark the item as complete, the projected column forecasts the final costs and calculates the overage and underage for each budgeted item. So for example, for the purchase price from our initial deal analysis, the Rehab Analyzer recommended that we purchase the property for $76,268. as you can see here in the budgeted column. On the expense tracker, we ended up inputting a purchase price expense of $75,000, which is now feeding over to our spent to date column. Since we have purchased the property and are 100% complete with our purchase expense, I'm going to mark the purchase as complete, which will then show that we are $1,200 under budget for the purchase item. As you input expenses into the expense tracker and complete budget items on your project, continue to mark the items as complete on the right-hand side, which will forecast your costs for the project. Ultimately, at the very bottom, the project budgeter forecasts your total project costs and calculates your project's profitability. We thank you for watching our quick video tutorial on the Project Budgeter. If you have any additional questions at all, feel free to shoot us an email or give us a call.